That little boy was my dad. He didn't know it then, but that night would change his life and the lives of countless others forever. At 11, my dad's world was destroyed. His Uncle Henry, who was his dad in every way, drove into the woods with a pistol. The first shot misfired. The second didn't.
When I was 3 years old, I asked my Uncle Henry the most difficult thing a child could ask a man. I asked him to be my dad, and he said yes. And Henry was a good dad. He took me fishing, he took me boating. When I was 11 years old, Henry committed suicide so suddenly and so without warning and so violently. I was so angry. I was angry at him. I was angry at God. I was angry at everybody. I was just an angry person, and that continued, this bitterness, all the way into college. In college, I met a beautiful dancer. She was perfect in every way, except she'd tried to commit suicide twice and definitely was going to succeed the next time, so she told me. I wanted to help her, but I knew I couldn't help her because I had yet to face my own demons, and I knew that I had to face my demons in order to help her. And so I did. You've heard this before. Suicide is a permanent solution to a short-term problem. But more than that, the families that are left behind are devastated with guilt. They wonder, what did I do wrong? What could I have done? And they live with this guilt the rest of their lives. Recent statistics show that suicide among young people has increased by 62%. This is why we must create awareness. This is why we must ask you for help to support the project MISFIRE.
My dad has lived that pain, and now he's fighting for others. Those that are struggling with mental illness, those that are thinking about ending their own lives, and everyone that loves them. Rick Walker of State 46 Films brings raw human stories to life.
This book that I read by Dennis Dunham is incredible. Now, I've seen a lot of books. I've done 9 feature films as a director, and I get screenplays and books to me all the time, and a lot of them are really good, and there's something really, really unique and special about this one. A lot of great story, everything that you want in a book, and especially in a feature film.
This story is raw, honest, funny, and transformative. Our family came within a breath of never existing. I worked on a song inspired by Dad's book that's been performed by Andy Murray. Any donation will give you a link to that song.
Thanks for your help.